Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started.
Yo, fellas! Let's go! Crypto Shock, Interactive, Alfie. Let's go, man. What we got? Antonio. Alfie already trolling the Bears in the chat. I'd like to see it. What do you say? Why the Bears so mean? They're not all mean. Some of them are very, very nice guys, right? Not all the Bears are mean. Hold on, guys. Yo, Franco! I see Franco in the chat. I see Andrew C. I see Rick Addicts. I see Bear. I see David. Crypto Shock. I see John. John is in here. John's always in here, man. Shout out to John M. Alpy in here, already calling the 69K Bitcoin already in the chat. I see it, man. I see it. Andrew C. Charlie Munger loves Bitcoin. Charlie Munger is an old mother trucker, man. He's an old mother trucker. He probably can't even see 2 feet in front of him, okay? Never mind look at any type of crypto chart. Anyways, let's jump into the chat. Let's get a little busy today and let's talk some charts, man. Let's talk some charts. I think tonight we need to wake up Asia because Asia's pumping these coins from Asia. So let's get a little pumpy and jumpy in here. Let's get it, man. I want to see this sushi in the chat as we jump in. Let's get the energy rocking. Bitcoin with an hourly bullish engulfing candle. Let's go, man. Hold up. Let's go, man. Hold on. We're coming to this bitch. Hold on, give me a sec. Let's go! Give me the sushis! Give me those sushis. Give me those sushis. Give me those sushis. No shrimp sushis, though. Let's go, man. Let's go. Give me all those shrimp sushis, man. Actually, no shrimp sushis. Give me any type of sushi. Give me a California roll. Give me an avocado roll. Even an avocado roll, I'll take that. Veggie roll. I guess salmon roll, Philadelphia roll. Give me any type of sushi besides the shrimp. The crab one's pretty good too. Grab one's pretty good too. But guys, what is going on? Bitcoin back up at 24,824. Can we see some action on tonight's stream, man? Bitcoin's been kind of boring all day today. Hasn't done shit. Are we set up for the Tuesday open of the stock market coming up tomorrow? As today is a holiday, right? So it was a pretty damn boring day, man. It was pretty boring. Gert said, wait, did we just enter a bull market? I wouldn't say that, man. I definitely wouldn't say that. Who's in here? Josh is in this bitch. I see you guys are putting eggplants, you son of a bitches. Don't get me banned. Am I putting eggplants in the chat, you son of a bitches? Let's see. John said we'd love to get some price action. Mike said Vikings don't wear shirts with buttons. Yes, they do, Mike. Do not be prejudiced towards Vikings. All right? Now you're going to get canceled by Vikings, Mike. You know why? Because Vikings can wear whatever they want to. It's 2023. Anyone can wear whatever they want to wear. So, Mike, don't be calling out the Vikings. They can't wear collar. They can't wear button-up shirts. What do you think this is? Osis Rose. Anyways, guys, let's just so you guys can see the chart here. We can jump on in to this bitch. Do not be prejudiced towards Vikings. Vikings can do whatever the hell they want to do. All right. But we guys, before we get started here, Bitcoin on the hourly time frame. Man, Bitcoin just had like this gnarly fake out. A little bit before the stream, it got this like hold on. It did another one of these little dumps where it dumped down to the downside and then came right back up. It was basically what it's been doing for like the last couple weeks, man. I mean, Bitcoin, you had like this inverse head and shoulders pattern that was looking kind of shady, right? You had this left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder. It broke down, right? It looked like Bitcoin was going to get some head, right? Bitcoin was going to get some head to the downside. You broke it to the downside. And then Bitcoin came right back up and actually closed the hourly candle with a bullish engulfing, right? And actually, where you get the 3 red candles into an engulfing green candle, that's a super bullish setup. So let's see if Bitcoin's got the juice to push us back up higher on stream or even into tomorrow. That would be dope. That would be dope. He said the kangaroo pattern. I guess you could call it the kangaroo pattern, man. You could call it the kangaroo pattern. Lazarus said what? Lazarus! What's up, homie? Good to see you in the chat, man. Good to see you. VeChain is printing a nice stick. You woke up, Asia. Dude, VeChain has been going absolutely bananas, man. We'll talk about VeChain coming up in a little bit, man. But VeChain just absolutely continues to decimate the upside. I would not count out these China coins anymore, guys. These China coins are going absolutely nuts to the upside. Hold on. Let me get my guy in here. Where is he? Brendan from Market Makers. Hold on. He needs to tell you about the pattern we just had, guys. Hold on. Brendan from Market Makers is coming in hot. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Brendan from Market Makers here to tell you what kind of pattern we got going on, guys. So you probably thought this was a head and shoulders pattern, right? It wasn't. This whole time where you thought this was a head and shoulders pattern, this actually was a bullish kangaroo. Why was it a bullish kangaroo? Well, normal people would say, hey, look at this. Left shoulder ahead, right shoulder dump. But what you didn't see is the 30 and 50 EMAs acting as support to get that fake out and push you back up to the upside. That is called the bullish kangaroo pattern. If you don't know about it, join my trading group. It's a cheap price, guys, of only $1,000 per month where you can change your life with $1,000 per month. You guys can all afford $1,000 per month. Sign up now. You will change your life forever. All right? I'm out, guys. Brendan from Market Makers out of this bitch. See ya. Nah, in all seriousness, guys. In all seriousness. Dude, I am a sexy bald man. Can you guys say I'm a sexy bald man? Come on. Just say I'm a sexy bald man. Because one day I'm going to be bald, and I need your guys, positive energy and, I guess I need your guys, it's like the chicks that need the likes on Instagram. I need your guys, what's the word I'm looking for? Man? I need your guys, attention, not attention, I don't know, man. But anyways, let's put the hat back on because, whoa, look at this. Look at this, man. All right. Anyways, 24,826. Really boring day for the most part, guys. There was some points where Bitcoin was not even moving like $50. It was just in a little channel for like hours, just making you wait. But holy shit. Let me see. Anderson said you'll have to be soon. Bro, it's getting bad. Do you see this hair? This shit is pushing all the way back. I don't know, man. Like this is getting deep in there. This is getting the 702 retrace, right? This is getting a 702. It's not even the 786. We passed the 0.5. We passed the 618. We passed the 786. Well, I guess we're past the 702. Now we're at the 786. So if we go any deeper, if my hairline goes any deeper into a retrace, this is all gonna have to go. We're going full on bald, baby. We ain't doing no cove. You guys know how I feel about the deal, about the cove hair. It's brutal, man. It's brutal. All right. Anyways, Jim Kennedy, what's up? Wes is in this bitch. What's going on, Wes? Denise said it's retracing like mad. It is, unfortunately. One day it will not retrace, though. One day it will not retrace. Russia has invaded the sun of your hairline. You guys need to chill, man. I was looking for the positive notes here, right? I think I look sexier actually bald. I might just go bald for no reason. Maj, what do you think about that? Should I go bald for no reason? Okay, whatever makes me happy. Well, you know what would make me happy? Me be bald. Even though that would be a pain in the ass to do every day. Hair is overrated. So hair is overrated. So that means Lazarus is bald. You gotta love it. All right, anyways. Let's jump into some charts, guys. So what do we got going on? Really today, I mean, this was the price action. I mean, it was just choppy, right? It was chopping up traders on both sides. It's a holiday. It really wasn't much going on. I really want to break this trend line here. So I guess I'm kind of watching this 15-minute chart. You know, you kind of got a little rejection again off this. You notice from this peak, we came down. We basically had one big fake out deviation above, and then we came back into the range, right? We did a lot of dupe, back test, dupe again. Looks like we're getting a little rejection off the top of this again. It's annoying. I want to break this to the upside because that could be the key to us coming back up and testing these highs again. But like I said, man, I mean, the hourly chart did get a bullish engulfing candle, which usually does, right? Not all the time, right? So if the price action comes in, you guys start yelling at me, right? You guys are sometimes very mean to me, man. Very mean to me. You guys start saying, but Jordan, I'm not the smartest guy. I have a very small brain, but you told us that the bullish engulfing candle leads to higher upside. We don't. I went long because of you. Right? Now, it's not all the time, but this usually does lead to higher price action. So we'll see what we get, right? The hourly candle, basically, you had this little, basically, I mean, you look at this, you really look at the price action, man. I mean, other than a few really dips, right? You notice, and this is what we said yesterday. You notice how every single one of these drops that the market makers are doing, right? They're bringing price up, absolutely destroying price back down, right? Bringing price up, destroying price. Bringing price up, destroying price. Bringing price up, destroying price. But if you notice about all these drops, is they continue to get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, right? As we continue to put in higher low after higher low after, I mean, wherever this finds the low here, you know, we're continuing just putting in higher lows as we just keep hitting our head off that 25K level. That's been a huge ass pain in the ass, man. That level is a huge ass pain in the ass. It's a pain up our side, and we got to see if we break it. Now, I will say this: the 1 hour time frame. If we go back to the 1 hour time frame, like we said, did paint that bullish engulfing candle, and on this next 1 hour close at 8 o'clock, we should be seeing that 1 hour green dot. Last time we did was right here, and we got a pretty nice push to the upside. I think we're gonna see some price action tonight on stream. I'm feeling it. I think we're gonna smack this trend line, and I think we're gonna get a little pump on stream. You guys know I always like to make the call in the beginning. Okay, I'm not gonna let the price action play out. I'll let you know what I think's gonna happen. Do I have any idea? No. I think we're gonna get a little bit of a pump to the upside here on the stream. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I don't know why, but I feel it, and I feel it in my little ball sack. My little ball sack. I got the 2-inch cock and the little ball sack. You know what I mean? Clint's got the 1-inch cock and the even smaller ball sack. Shout out to Clint, man. I don't know if Clint's in here today. I don't know if he is. But I'm feeling after that engulfing candle, I'm feeling the move to the upside, man. And it could just be a stop hunt, because I want to make this clear, guys. What I'm looking for here, and we got to be careful, because I know you basically got two sides of people, right? You got the people that are in crypto, like I said, you got 4 tips of people, but we'll talk about 2 specifically. Okay, you got one side that's waiting for the break at 25K to buy. Okay, now I'm not a big fan of okay, if it breaks this level, I'm going in because it's got to go to this level. Not always, right? How many times have you seen price break a resistance, wick, and then come right back into the range, and that ends up being the high, right? So you got those people, and you got the people that are already in crypto waiting for it to break, right? So, right, I'm looking for this golden pocket, and I think this is going to catch everyone off guard. Because like I said, I keep hearing people say the same thing. If we break 25K, we're going straight to 30K. We might, but I disagree a little bit. I'm watching this big-ass golden pocket right here. You see this golden pocket between the 0.61, 0.618, and 0.65 here at 26K? I think you do something like this. I think you're going to smack up. Whenever you do, whether it's today, 2 days from now, a week from now, whatever, I think you're going to smack up, hit the golden pocket here, right? And then get a pullback that scares the bejesus out of everyone. That's my take. Now, that's not a popular take, but that's my little take. Doesn't mean I'm bearish, but, you know, I will say that golden pocket is no joke at 26K. Jordan, you talking about hot pockets, bro? I want a hot pocket. What do you got? Pepperoni? Salami, sausage. What do you got? I like hot pockets. So honestly, can we go to the hot pocket? I prefer if they have a meatloaf hot pocket. Do they? I don't know. But that looks really close. Jordan, can we go to that hot pocket? Oh my God, that looks juicy. Mom, do we have any hot pockets? Jabba ate them all. What the frick, man? I thought Jabba was dead. Oh my God, bro. Jabba ate all the Hot Pockets and he's freaking dead. Oh, man. All right. You ate all the Hot Pockets, bro. But every single one of the Hot Pockets just got absolutely decimated to the downside. But that's what I'm feeling, man. Because the one issue I do see on the chart, and it's still going to be an issue unless we see some like massive like God candle out of nowhere for whatever reason. Right, you still got this bearish divergence coming up to the 618. Right, there's lower highs on the daily, higher highs on the price. You know, and eventually it's going to give. I do think this could be the level that it does, and that would be the most epic fake out. Do you imagine how many people would FOMO in right here, not knowing it's the 618? Right, because they just listen. You know, they just listen to Call the Moon be like, oh, we're breaking out, right? You guys know how it is, right? I mean, hold on. Let me bring them up. Guys, I have some really good TA. Thanks. My name is Carl. Thanks for jumping back into the moon. Guys, I'm looking at the chart right now, and it looks like Bitcoin is breaking that 25K level. I think Bitcoin is going to see a massive pump straight to 30K with no pullbacks. All right, so if you want to trade just like me, okay, well, you can go sign up on Bybit, where you can go long on this breakout just like me. All right? Oh, man. You already know what it is. Now, I hope it does that, dude. I would be so pumped that Bitcoin just pumped straight to 30K. I would be in disbelief. I'm a huge bull. You guys know that. But I would be in pure disbelief if Bitcoin just broke this and just was like, whop. I wouldn't believe it myself, to be honest. But, man, that would be interesting. Bitcoin's still finding a little resistance at this trend line, man. This trend line's no joke. This trend line is no joke right now. Jabba Dead is bullish. the biggest whale bear is dead. Can you believe it, man? Maybe he'll come back to life someday. And we'll never know. Maybe he'll come back to life. Who we got in here? Bathwater said my favorite hot pocket flavors are aquarium gravel, Newport butts, and sideburns shavings. Sideburn shavings. That is disgusting, man. Imagine eating some sideburn shavings from like this disheveled, sweaty crypto trader that's just been like hasn't showered in a week, just looking for just like on the 1 minute charts, just sweating it out, right? And honestly, like he's been picking his nose, flinging it. One of them went in the hair, and you're eating a hot pocket filled with that guy's sideburns. That would be disgusting, man. Let's see who we got in the chat. Let me know if you're in the chat in here. Let me look at this poll real quick. What comes first for Bitcoin? I asked a pretty big one. I asked 30K or 20K, right? And 66% of people say 30K. That is a high percentage, man. 66 say 30K. Now, it might be because 20K, a lot of people might be semi-bearish here, but like you don't think it's going to go all the way back to 20K, right? You might think it's going to go back to 21, 22, and then go back up. So I guess I kind of get it. But man, 66% of people think 30K. That is nuts. So we got the bulls in the chat today. Holy shit, the bulls are coming out to fight today, man. Holy guacamole. Who's in the chat? We got Headstrong. He said, what's up, dude? Headstrong. I know you're headstrong right now looking at the charts. Rod said he's here. Rod Radford. Dude, you're always here, man. I know you're in the chat lurking even when you're not in here. Teju's in this bitch. Teju. What's up, man? Let's see. Jim Kennedy said that is a scary result. That is a scary result. I guess scary result. And I always say this, guys. I always say this. And sometimes we look at these polls because we're so used to a bear market. So whenever we see these bullish polls, we're like, shit, everyone's bullish. We have to dump. But like if you know, everyone that was here during 2021, 2020, I used to do these polls all the time. Literally, I used to do these polls and the polls, and I would ask, okay, what gets us first? Bitcoin hit 50K or 40K when Bitcoin's at 45. And the polls used to be like 85% bullish, right? So when you get to that point where the market's actually bullish, the sentiment is more important than, you know, going against the herd, I would say, right? You want to go against the herd at the extremes. So at the lows, you want to, and everyone's bearish at the lows because, oh, prices are red. That's when you go against the herd, right? But if the trend is already in one way, I don't know, man. I like to take the polls for what they are, and YouTube's usually bullish too. We know that. Everyone who watches YouTube is probably at least slightly bullish on crypto, or else why would you be here, right? If you're just going to be a negative Nancy, right, who just always wants to short, right? If you're just going to be like Savvy, what's going on, guys? It's Savvy. Yeah, guys, I'm always miserable. I always want price to go down. I never long, right? So even when the market looks bullish, I refuse to take a long. I only short crypto because I want to see it fail. And I have this weird vendetta, and I'm scarred for some reason against the bulls. And I just want to see all the moon boys get wrecked. Probably because I missed the last bull market and I'm salty. So I just want to see them get wrecked now. So yeah, guys, I am short. I'm continuing to build my shorts. And yeah, I'm going to completely be a negative Nancy and always root for the price to go down. All right, guys, Savvy out. I'll do some Litecoin TA in the next stream. And yeah, we'll talk about it there. All right, anyways, guys, adios. Peace out. Thank you, Savvy. Thank you, Savvy. Thank you, Savvy, man. I appreciate you for always coming in, always coming in the chat. All right, Bitcoin's getting a little wick back to the upside. Let's see, guys. Like I said, we got to break this blue trend line right here. This is what we got to break if we want to see any short-term price action, right? The targets I'm looking for, right, are up here. I did take a long earlier today, guys, down to the 618 right here, literally to the wick, right? And we came up. Now, if we do get a pump, I'm looking for up here at this, like, this is a big level, even if you look left, right? You got multiple peaks. You got this peak coming in right here at 24,900, and you got this previous peak at 24,900, and that's also the golden pocket back to the upside. So if Bitcoin does get a pump, watch for a little bit of rejection there at 24,900. Anyways, hourly starting to come back up. I like it. And we know the level size. This is a huge week for crypto, man. I am pumped for this week for crypto. Why? Because there is so much, like, this level that we're at right now, right? This typically, right? The 50 moving average, right? The 200-week moving average. Breaking the high on the monthly, which is that $24,200 level, and try to make a higher high. This is such like a big psychological level to get over. Whereas like, okay, even if we go to 26 and then we pull back, I think the fact that you were able to make a higher high is going to psychologically turn people's minds. Because right now you're kind of still below that resistance. So there's a lot of people that are in doubt, right? There's no way Bitcoin's still making a lower high. There's no way it's going to break. And you got the 50 moving average, which a lot of people use. If you get above the 50 moving average, I'm going to be bullish. If you're below it, I'm bearish. Right now, you're peeking your head above the 50 but you're still below that 200. And they're all coming in right at the same range. And that's why this level is huge, man. It's huge. And it's exciting. And I'm freaking pumped. I'm pumped for this week. I'm freaking pumped. Who else is more pumped, man? If we get all back above this level, and like we said, daily time frames, whatever. If we talk about like the weekly, the monthly time frames, yeah, I mean, dude, they're you know, like I said, you can go to 26, get a little fake pull back into the range, right? Maybe 24, 23, scare everyone, right? And then come back up. But like the weekly, yeah, I mean, if you just go and bake off this, there really isn't nothing until like 29-ish, right? So that's why this is exciting. That's why I'm pumped for this shit, and I'm getting pumped. Headstrong said, Jordan, twice in one day without the shout outs. Got me feeling like horse guy for the stream. Always here, up and down. What's going on, Headstrong? Good to have you in here, buddy. It's always have you good in here. I'm feeling good today, man. I'm super pumped for this week, and I'm actually super positive about this week. You guys know, like we'll talk about it all today. I'm bearish on the DXY this week. I'm bullish on the stock market this week. And I do think Bitcoin breaks this level this week. I'm feeling, and I got the feeling in my Jimborees. And when I got the feeling in my Jimborees, I continue to say it hasn't doubted me yet. All right, so hold on. I think we need to get a little pump in the stream, guys. I need to see. Oh no, we're not sad. We're not sad. Interactive spamming the pickles. What's going on, buddy? George said we're going to go to 50K, and everyone doubted him. Elliot J. That is true. The one thing I'll say about George, he's been saying that for like a year and a half, right? But like, you know, maybe this time he's right. And I'll continue to say, like, everyone knocks George, and I'll continue to back him on this. The fact that he DCA'd all of last year, he will outperform 99% of people. You know, so he's gonna go from the laughing stock to everyone's gonna wish they were him. Why? Because he DCA'd apparently from June until now, which was literally the lows. So we'll see. Anyways, guys, I need all the swords and shields in the chat right now. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Let's get a little hype for Bitcoin, because this is a huge ass freaking week. Let's keep, let's keep the sort of positive energy into Bitcoin, getting that move above 25K this week. I'm feeling it, man. Vikings, we have not come this far to get rejected from a 25K resistance. We strive for greater pastures, greater empires, and bears' heads. Fight! Everyone is bullish now. We have the upper hand. There's more bulls than bears now. Let's go! Let's go, man. I always feel so epic. That never gets old. I feel epic every time I do that. It never gets old. Look at all the swords and shields in the chat. Look at this shit. Psycho Pearl said the fight, -20. Get out of here, Psycho Pearl. I know you're bullish. You troll, man. You troll. I know you do. Let's see what we got. All right, so yeah, Bitcoin's still sitting there. Still sitting there right now. Let's see what we got. I want to check out the 4-hour time frame. How are we looking over here? 4-hour time frame. Just kind of dribbling down, right? A little, you know, a couple little red candles here, whatever. Not really seeing that massive sell-off. And that's why I kind of like this price action, right? Because the last few, guys, if you notice, the last few times we came up to this 25K level, like we said, we got decimated back down, right? I mean, I think every single time, right? This time we came up, we just got catapulted back down, right? This time we came back up. We wicked up, got catapulted back down. This time we came up, we got catapulted back down. This time, now, like I said, I could be wrong here, but this time we came up, and as of now, we're kind of just dribbling down. Not really, you're not seeing that massive sell-off like you have, you know, the last 3 times we came up to this 25K level. Now, that could mean nothing, right? That could mean, okay, maybe we sell off tomorrow when the stock market opens. But what that kind of tells me is that, okay, how many times do we have to hit this? Like, the people who want to take profits at 25,200 every time we come up here, Like, how many people want to take profits every time we come up here? Like, if we come up here and hit it 4 times, 5 times, like, you're gonna run out of sellers there, you know. So I'm just curious to see what happens. I mean, this is like such a, everyone's talking about this level. Are we gonna get rejected? Are we gonna break it? No one knows for sure, but I'll tell you right now, we will be here and watching this shit to see if it does. All right, and we will be playing that shit. Now, if Bitcoin does get rejected and come back down, all right, let's talk about that, because that's always a possibility. You got to be open to both possibilities. Bitcoin gets rejected, comes back down. I'm looking at this upward sloping trend line, right? So we almost start making, okay, we come up, we come down. We come up, we come down. We come up, and if Bitcoin comes down again, I'm looking for this trend line to sort of make that higher low, right? So if Bitcoin comes back down, we bounce up this trend line, try to come up again, and almost make this like bigger ascending triangle pattern, okay? Which, you know, it basically tells you that sellers are getting exhausted as you push up the price with higher lows, and you sort of make this pattern right here, right? So that's what I'm looking at. If Bitcoin does get a dump, you know, it depends where we go. It'd probably be somewhere around like 24.2, 24.3, somewhere around there, depending how fast you get down there. But that's the level I'm looking at. If the keyword is if we get that move to the downside here. BTC is still following the 2015 fractal. Facts, Wayne. BTC is following that freaking fractal. I mean, Bitcoin's really just following what it always done, guys. I mean, whether you think the bottom's in, whether you think we're going higher here or pulling back, I think the most exciting thing we can say right now is you look at the price, and based off the previous cycles, which everyone likes to say this time's different, this time's different, this time's different. I don't know, man. I am not gonna say that this time is different. All right, and I know all you macro LARPers out there, but Jordan, don't you know? Everyone on Twitter's talking about it. We are going into a recession. All right, inflation's gonna go back up, and we're gonna be absolutely screwed. Don't you know? Haven't you heard? Everyone's talking about it, which means it's gonna happen, right? When all us normies are talking about it, that's what's definitely gonna happen, right? We all didn't just get caught off sides thinking 2023 was going to be a bad year, and it's actually going to be a good year. We didn't all just get caught off sides and fear-mongered. No. Guys, this is going to be a horrible year still. Don't let Jordan fool you. This is going to be horrible, bro. We're all going to get it right on Twitter. Right? I know the macro LARPers are coming. Macro. How's that macro done for you the last 2 months? How's that done for you? But, you know, you basically hit the lows exactly when you're supposed to, right? This is 2014. This is 2018. Both the fractals here. You basically came down, you bottom at the exact time frame that you were supposed to, and you're getting that move up. Okay, you're actually kind of following that 2019 fractal, not to the T, but you are coming up as that 2019 fractal. So let's see. But you guys are saying Bitcoin's getting a move up. Here we go. Bitcoin's getting a little move up, baby. We're breaking that trend line, baby. Here we go. Let's go. Get those likes up in the chat, man. Let's get that energy up. See, I'm telling you, man, positive energy makes the price go up. Let's go, man. Come on. Spend that shit. Caught both the previous lows, baby. Macro and cheese. The macro and cheese, man. Come on. That was a premature pump song. John, I will play the pump song when I want, all right? Yeah, you would normally want to wait for hourly close. Guys, I will repeat this, okay? We ain't horse guys in this bitch. If we see price moving up and Jordan plays the pump song, I will always say this, guys, okay? Pump song does not equal FOMO. Don't watch the stream and go, wow, look at the price action. Jordan, play the pump song. I am excited. I want FOMO now. Don't do that, okay? Pump song usually means you probably should be taking profits when we're playing the pump song, because that means we're euphoric. All right, so pump song equals either short or take profits. All right, don't be horse guy. Like, wow, everyone's so excited in the chat. I want to be a part of the party. Everyone already bought. I am left on the sidelines. Don't be that guy, man. Don't be that guy. All right, because I always get this all the time. Like, Jerome, whenever you play the pump song, it seems to dump. Yeah, that's the point, because everyone's getting pumped, right? It's the same thing when I go on Twitter and I troll on Twitter, guys. Whenever I troll on Twitter and I'm in a long or I just want to, like, I'm in just spot or something, I always take profit when I troll on Twitter because that means I'm euphoric, you know? All right, here we go. All right, Bitcoin's coming up to that local golden pocket. So we got basically the swing high to the swing low right here at 29,930 is the 618. Let's see if we can come up and tap that. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What happened to your peep? What happened to my peeps? Oh, Jabba died. Jabba died. Bob got plastic surgery. Horse guy, he got ran over because he's a dumbass. I don't know. All right, Bitcoin's coming back up. Here we go. 24,914. Bitcoin's getting a little move up. Here we go,
Strap
fellas.
up. We're going to the moon.
Here we go, fellas. We're getting a little move up. I'm sure altcoins are coming up too, but let's focus on Bitcoin here for a second. Let's focus on Bitcoin because we know Bitcoin's daddy. Bitcoin will drive the market. You want your altcoin to go up? You need Bitcoin to go up most of the time. Some of them have a little mind of their own, but usually you need Bitcoin to at least behave a little bit. How many guys lately have been getting into an altcoin trade, right? Right, and then the price, dude, literally the TA says it's got a pump, like everything's matching up. Moving averages, right? You're getting a green dot, right? Stock RSI's bottomed out. You're at support, like everything is there. And then Bitcoin just kind of slow bleeds, and your altcoin just breaks the support. It's so annoying, man. All right, here we go. 24,900. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, boy. Get up there. Don't be playing around with me. Don't be playing around me. Be careful right here, guys. This is a point of, this will be a tough point to break right here. We've came up to this point a couple times and got rejected. So let's see what we got. I'm sure ETH is coming up too. Let's go check out ETH. Alts are bleeding. Yeah, lately, when Bitcoin's been getting this move up to 25K, the altcoins are actually like kind of struggling a little bit. ETH's getting a little move up though, which is good. Let's go to like the 1 hour time frame on ETH and see what we got going on. ETH is also trying to get a little move up. You could say this might be kind of one of these bull flags on here in Ethereum, right? We got these lower highs and these lower lows, right? And we got that pump yesterday. You might say you could get a little bit of a bull flag for ETH. That would put you back up here at 1760. But I will say, guys, be careful of the stop hunt. Okay, don't be that guy who gets pumped. We break 25.2, right? And you're like, wow, we broke 25.2. I'm bullish now, right? Be very careful of that move up to like 26K. And then a break if we break 25K, right? Obviously, if we do. We still haven't done it yet. We've been at this level. How many times have we gone up here? Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times. 8 times we tried to break 25, man. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. We need some pickle juice. Fuck yeah, we need some pickle juice, man. Hell yeah, we need some pickle juice. Let's get some pickle juice in the chat. Let's wake up Asia a little bit. Let's wake up Asia a little bit. I think we need a little bit of this type of song though. Pickle juice is coming out, baby. Get ready for the pickle juice, baby. Here we go. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Here we go. Let's get the pickle juice out. Get that pickle going. Here we go. Ready, guys? Watch the pickle juice. Watch the pickle juice. I'm telling you about the pickle juice. Don't doubt it. Oh, look at the pickle juice. There we go. There it is. Excuse me. Hey. Woo! 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 Don't doubt the pickle juice, man. All right, let's see what we got. We got the pickle juice on there. Now let's see if we can get that move up here. Hambone said, "What in the hell? What's going on, Hambone?" He said, "Just fart on it." I've been holding in a fart. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got, guys. In all seriousness, let's take off the pickle here as we got the pickle juice on. We're ready to rock and roll. Guys, you guys are all wondering where the moon helmet is, we will put on the moon helmet. The second we break 25,200, we will put on the moon helmet. But there ain't no moon helmet until we make a higher high. All right, so we're waiting on the moon helmet here. It's getting dusty. It's getting real dusty. Anderson opening short. You know what it is. This golden pocket right here. Watch this golden pocket, man. If you don't get rejected from this golden pocket, that could get a little interesting. Let's see what we got, though. We're coming up to it. 24,928. Or 929 exactly is that 618. So let's see what we got. Let's see what we got coming up there on the short-term time frames. I bet the hourly is looking pretty juicy. Let's go to the hourly time frame. Oh, dude, the hourly is looking dope. Look at the hourly, man. Look at the rise, the retrace of the 50, right? And now you're looking for that continuation, and you're getting the green dot. Do we have the juice, man? Listen, there's no way to know if you got the juice, right? At this point, it's like you're either taking a short at resistance, right? Or you're waiting it out to see if it breaks, right? So let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. All right, we just did come to the golden pocket. We're getting a little resistance there. A small amount of resistance at the golden pocket. So let's see if we can break it. Let's go check ETH. ETH is probably at the golden pocket too. Let's see. Swing high to swing low. ETH is actually above its little local golden pocket here. So let's see. ETH is actually breaking out right now. Let's see if we need Bitcoin to do it. We need Bitcoin to get above this golden pocket here. Let's see what we got. Let's see this poll, man. 65% of people think 30K is coming first. That is insane. That is absolutely insane, man. Holy shit. Holy shiitake mushrooms. Hourly looking dope on Bitcoin here. We really just gotta. I mean, dude, the move has been to short at 25K, right? But like, I don't know, man. Like, how many times do we smack this, right, and it not break? I don't know. We'll find out. Let's see. Actually, I want to look at the DXY because the DXY to me, and so, like I said, some people might disagree with me. To be honest, you guys know I don't really care. But if I go to the DXY, let's just go to the 4-hour real quick. Just going into tomorrow, I want to touch on this. The DXY is breaking down from a wedge going into tomorrow, right? And these have a 69% chance to break to the downside, which you already did. And this was my target, the 786. And you got a bearish engulfing on the 4-hour. After taking this vector candle we were waiting for. And now you're going to see that I'm thinking the DXY dumps this week. That's my take. Agree with me? Disagree with me? Hey, we all can be friends in this bitch, right? We all can be friends in this bitch. Me and Ryan Salag are friends in the chat. He said more pickle juice. Oh, man, look at the golden pocket getting a little rejection. Look at that shit. Boom. Bitch. I mean, look at how, dude, these things. So, like, this golden pocket held perfectly twice. This one came up, held perfectly as resistance. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. And that was the first try. Maybe we come back up and test it again. Because like I said, the hourly stocks are just crossing to the upside, and you got the hourly green dot that just printed on this candle. So maybe you come back up and test it again. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Yeah, let's see what we got cooking in this bitch. But no, the DXY, I think this starts selling off. Here. And I know everyone's bullish on the DXY. Like, look at the weekly. But the thing about the weekly, man, is the smaller term time frames bleed into the bigger term time frame. So if I'm looking at the daily, and the daily is about to print a red dot, right? And this starts coming back down, okay? That's going to bleed into the weekly, where the weekly, okay, it looks bullish now, okay? Because you've been going up, right? Basically, you just came up for this wick, really. But if the daily starts coming back down, like, and you start going da 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 da, the weekly is going to start to roll back over too, you know? So I don't know, man. I think I don't know. I personally have a good feeling about this week, but I know a lot of people will disagree. So actually, according to the poll, it looks like a lot of people will agree. You know. All right, let's check some altcoins because dude, we'll keep checking back in on Bitcoin. We know Bitcoin rules the market, guys. Bitcoin leads the market. Let me see what you guys said. You guys sent up a little bit of super chats in here. Ali said pump song. Ali said pump song. We love it. Don't worry. I'll play it one more time for you. One more time, just because you said a super chat. All right. Headstrong. Oh, we already read Headstrong super chat. And then hold on, let's just finish the pump song. Let's get a little funky. Let's get funky. Let's go, man. Dude, I'm starving, guys. Guys, all I ate today, I am so hungry now, and I did it to myself. All I ate today, I took some ground beef, okay? Because I wanted some fats, okay? And, I put a little olive oil in there, too. And, okay, because I wanted some fats. I ate that with half of an avocado. That's all I ate today, man. That's all I ate today. And that's my fault. That was my choice. But right now, man, I am hungry as a freaking... I don't know what animal's hungry. I don't know. Lion? I am hungry as shit right now. I probably will end... What?
They say hungry like a wolf.
Hungry as a wolf. That's a song, actually. I'm hungry like the wolf. Great song. Cheese. Did you run out of nuts? I did run out of nuts. I haven't had nuts in a while, actually. And I like nuts. That's what she said. I like nuts. I like nuts. I do. I love my peanuts and I love my walnuts and I love my cashews and pistachios. Really any nut. I like nuts, man. Nuts are pretty good. Here come the nut jokes. Here come the nut jokes. I already can see. I already can see it now. The nut jokes are going to be coming out. Where's Conehead? Here he is. Jordan likes nuts. I always knew it. He's a horrible trader. He's a horrible YouTuber. And he likes nuts. What could be worse? Guys, let's all make fun of Jordan for liking nuts. What else does he like? Balls? All right. Bitcoin right now. See that rejection right there, man? That is a pretty, I guess it's not really that big yet, but we'll see what we got. My head is itchy as shit too, man. Do you guys ever get like an itchy head when you wear a hat? Let me know. Eating pistachios? Oh, pistachios. Guys, what's the best nut? Don't make any jokes in the chat. What's the best nut? Right? Peanut. Is it like, to me, if I had to pick one nut, I would take pistachios, but only if they take the shells off for me.
No.
All right, because I'm lazy. When I eat, I'm lazy. I just want to open up a bag and just go. Bah, 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 bah. I know people like the shells because they're salty, right? You can lick inside the shell, right, with your tongue. But I don't know, man. I probably take pistachios if there's no shells, and then I just like the regular peanut. I just like the regular peanut. You know what I mean? I like the regular peanut. He said D's nuts. What's my favorite nut? D's nuts. Peanut is not a nut, technically. Really? Oh, shit. I didn't know a peanut wasn't a nut. That's actually, that is actually doesn't make any sense. But, hey, leave it to the U.S. to call a peanut a nut. All right. Let's see what we got. Bitcoin is kind of just still fighting here. Let's see. ETH. Let's check ETH real quick. ETH, I guess. Ethereum Classic. No, we're not talking about Ethereum Classic. We're talking about Ethereum. Ethereum could still say is at resistance here. So it peeked its head over, came a little bit back down. So we got to see if little old Ethereum has the juice to break to the upside. But you got a nice little bull flag here right at resistance. Will it break out? We'll see. Anyways, so let's check a few alts because some of you guys asked for some alts. Whatever happened to Crypto Expert? Crypto Expert? That guy was funny, man. That guy was funny. Like, who calls himself a crypto expert? You know what I mean? That was always funny to me, you know? What's going on, guys? It's Crypto Expert. All right, guys, if you want the best TA, all right, I am Crypto Expert. You guys can join my Discord if you want. It's $500 a month. Guys, I really think this market is super, super bearish. This was back in 2020. I really think this market is super bearish, guys, and I am fully all in shorts, and I really think this market's going to go down, guys. I really am. If it doesn't, I hedged my whole life savings against this. I really think it's going to go down. You guys remember Crypto Expert, man? Way back. That was way back in the day. That was like way back in the day. Some of you guys probably won't even know what crypto expert is. All right, let's look at a few alts. Some of you guys, I think, asked for some. Psycho Pearl said MLN, Papa. Let's look at MLN. MLN. Let's see. MLN. What is? I don't even know what this coin is. Ooh, this one's kind of got a nice little rounded bottom. I like this. This was nice. Like if you caught this was just, man. I mean, guys, if you go back to some of these alts, it was just the accumulation lows was just so obvious, right? And obviously that it's hindsight is 2020, but man, just you came back down. You hit support multiple times, and you just sort of started to round out, right? That's beautiful. But I will say this.
Maya, please make Jordan turkey sandwich with mayo.
Turkey sandwich with mayo? I will make my own sandwich, Franco. All right?
Rant alert.
No, but I will say this. You know, as far as the joke goes, whenever someone else makes a sandwich for you, it always does taste better. I will say. So, like, if I have a choice to make my own sandwich versus someone making a sandwich for me, I always take someone making a sandwich for me, right? Especially if it's a girl that I love, like my mom, like Maya over here, right? Especially because they put a little extra love into it. They put that like perfect amount of mayo on there, right? They put like, I would put like too much meat because I love meat. They put just the amount, just the right amount, right? We know how it is. Whenever someone makes a sandwich, and you guys could probably attest to this, when everyone makes a sandwich for you, it always tastes better when they make it. Oh, I will always say this. A sandwich never tastes good when I make it. Not that it doesn't taste good. I think I just over-proportion the meats, right? That's what she said. Again. But, yeah. All right. MLN, what are we looking at here? This is another one. You got bearish div, but, like, this one, man, I mean, you just have I just love the rounded structure of this bad boy. Let me zoom in a little bit, though. Let me zoom in just a little bit here. Happy Mardi Gras. Is it Mardi Gras right now? In February? I thought... Oh, no, that's St. Patty's Day. I didn't know Mardi Gras was in February. I guess I am... I'm out of the loop, as they would say. I'm no longer a youngin' anymore, you know? I'm this old man. But let's see on this one. This one actually looks... You know, I'm not going to say FOMO into this one, but this one actually looks... still kind of pumpy. I don't know. Because you still got a little bit of this wick. And I look at these time frames, and I'm not seeing, like, the local bearish divergences that I would want to see. Yeah, I'm not seeing it, like, 8-hour, 12-hour. The daily has it, but all the other time frames, you still get a little bit on the 12-hour, right? You got lower highs, higher highs. But if you come up a little bit higher, right? Let's close, like, up here. You're gonna deviate from that bearish divergence, and that could lead to, okay, you do it on the 12-hour, you could do it on the daily, right? But all right, you know, you probably want an entry, you know, very simple entry if you're looking for a pullback. There's either two areas I like to go to. It depends on how much of an uptrend you think the market's in. I like to buy the 50 EMA, right? So I like to either wait. Like if I'm heavy on an altcoin, I love to buy here. I mean, look at the trend, right? And this is a perfect example. This is actually a perfect example of what I'm talking about, right? You start to come in an uptrend. You pull back. Where do you get a bounce? Right at the 50 EMA. You come up. You pull back. Where do you get a bounce? You get a bounce at the 30 EMA. That's why I use both, right? But like in between these two, always where I like to buy. If I'm confident in an uptrend continuing, which right now I still am, really, but... and then if you're not confident, if you think Bitcoin's going to get like a 10% plus dump, okay, I like to look at the golden pocket. So swing low, swing high. That's coming in right here at like $24, 24 buckaroos, which would be a pretty big drop from here. That would be about a 11% drop. But that's where I look to enter if you're confident in Bitcoin continuing to the upside. All right. Obviously, if you're not, if you think Bitcoin's going back down to the lows, I mean, that's a different story. then we're talking a whole different game, right? Let me do a little head scratch, man. But like the shorter term time frame still look good on this one. Bitcoin, oh man, yeah, man. Look at that. Look at the rejection off the golden pocket. It was like butter, huh? It was like damn butter. Never doubt it. Never doubt it. Never doubt it. Let's see. You're missing out on the crow? Oh, the crow is doing some shit. Where's my bird? Where's my bird? Let's see. Is this Big Bird? What is this? Is this Big Bird? Hold on. I need to get Big Bird in this bitch. No, not the dancing Big Bird. Where is the real Big Bird? Do I have any birds? Oh, here we go. There he is. Hey, we got the flying bird in this back in this bitch. Let's look at Crow. Crow had a really nice day today. I think I actually already have it over here. Crow, crow, crow. Where is Crow? Here you are. Oh, Crow's still pumping again. All right, Crow's breaking out. There you go. There you go. Crow is breaking out to the upside. We're getting a little pump. Getting a little. I mean, it pumped today, and now it's pumping again after hours. Not after hours, but on the new 4-hour candle. You are breaking your high, your local highs here. So, I mean, I had this up here, right, from a while ago. Seemed impossible, right? We were talking about this all the way down here. We said, you still got this vector candle, right? You still got this vector candle all the way back up here. They're really just going to leave that. And also happens to be where the golden pocket is. And what do you know? Market maker decides to bring price back up. I think you're going to this golden pocket, man. It just makes too much sense. Makes too much sense. That's your previous support right here. That's the 618 fib. That's the you're retaking the liquidity to the upside. This one, right? That was, I mean, this one was consolidating for like a month here, right? So this one's got some juice if it really wants to come up. You got the damn juice, man. You got the damn juice. You got the bearish dips, but it's one of those things like I don't see resistance here to stop you. Really, I think this one's coming up to like 10 cents. 10 centaroos on little old Crow. After, like I said, you were going sideways for a month. A month, right? So you got the big push up, consolidation, back test of the 50, continuation. Right? And you saw that from a lot of different damn altcoins, right? Let me take the angry bird off because I'm not angry. I'm happy today. I am not angry. Who is freaking angry? Chase Silvergate stocks? What do you think we are? A stock channel?
You should be investing in stocks, not crypto.
What do you think we are, Clint? We ain't Clint. We ain't Clint. Where is he? Guys, why are we talking about crypto? Did you see Apple today? It was up 1%. Holy shit, I just busted a nut at a 1% pump. Holy guacamole, man. The stock market's going nuts. The S&P was up 1% today. Holy shit. Jordan, play the pump song. S&P up 1%. Oh, man. No, dude, Crow still looks good to me. In all seriousness. Bitcoin right now, let's see if we can get a back test and continuation. So I was watching this trend line with the deviation. We actually were able to get back above. Right? And this is on the 15-minute chart. So don't think this is like super, if you see a red candle here, it's really not going to show up on any time frame, but you're coming back down. Now let's see if you back test, right? Will you simply just back test this area and come back up? Or was that it? Was that it? Back to the 618, and now we see, now we start making this bigger sort of left shoulder head. I guess it's a little bit awkward, I guess. It's a little bit awkward for me. But, I mean, you could say it's a head and shoulders. I don't like that. I honestly don't. I think that you're kind of making shit up if you're calling that a head and shoulders pattern. But let's see. Let's see what we got cooking. Will Bitcoin come and back test this area and continue up? Dude, VeChain. VeChain keeps rocking and rolling, man. Every day. Where's VeChain? Is it pulling back? Okay, it's pulling back right now. But, like, today, not right now, but today, VeChain got moon to the upside.
We're
again.
going to 100K tomorrow.
Right, and like I said, we're looking for VeChain to 3.3, back up to the previous highs. VeChain has just mooned the last 3 days, man. The China narrative is real. The China narrative is super, super real right now. That they're going to come out in June and start pumping the shit out of these things if they're not already doing it already. So you're seeing a lot of hype on these bad boys. VeChain coming up. I think it's got a little bit more juice to the upside just based off what I'm seeing looking left. But this is going to be a big one. This might be where you kind of stall out for a little bit on VeChain and then get a pullback. But man, what a freaking massive freaking guacamole move on this one. And if VeChain comes up, taps this, I'd look for some type of entry. If you do see like a more significant pullback, this area right here looks pretty juicy to me. This area right here with these lows, that previous high right there, this range right there, right around it's like 2.7-ish. If you come up, you back test this area and you come back up, oh, that would be juicy. So juicy, so juicy. But man, VeChain, I mean, if that level breaks, we're looking at 4.4 because it gets like, dude, there's not much resistance on VeChain down here. There's not. It's crazy. It's craziness. It's guacamole. Let's see Bitcoin. Bitcoin 24,852. We need some juice on Bitcoin, my friends. Where'd the juice go? We've lost all the juice. Where's my bulls in the chat? I need your bulls right now. All right? Because we lost a little energy in the chat. Let's get the energy back in the chat. Let's smack that like button. Let's get Bitcoin back over this shit. I need some more energy back in the chat. Let's find a new tune. Should we find a new tune? No, let's use this tune. This tune gets me pumped. Let's go. Vikings, we must defeat Vader. Darth Vader is gone right now. This is our chance. He has not Darth Maul wicked us to the downside. This is our chance to seriously beat the Bears. Give me the swords and shields in the chat. For this is not the last battle that we will win. We will win the remaining battles. What do we say? Max Payne, no pullbacks. Let's make it a reality. Here we go. Oh, man. Oh, man. Let's see. Here comes the volume. Someone said, Mr. Hart said the DXY gapped up. Let's see. The DXY gapped up. Let's see what we got. Let me go. Why is the DXY on the weekly? Oh, because I did that earlier. DX Wizzle is trying to make a comeback back to the upside. Once again, let's see. Let's wait till tomorrow. Okay? Let's wait till tomorrow. All right? The market's not open yet. Let's see what the real move is. The stock market, which was red, still is red. Okay? Going into this week, I'm watching this bullish divergence here. Right? Where you got this higher lows and lower lows right at your support, right? So you had support here once, twice, 3 times.
Thoughts on ACH?
I'm curious to see if this is the S&P does get that move back to the upside here. And I mean, you might have some bullish divergence in the hour. Like this might come down like this, make a lower low, right? And then you're going to have some bullish divergence on the hourly too. So you have basically a bullish divergence on the 4-hour and the hourly. Going into tomorrow, but will it play out, right? Will it play out? No one knows, right? Price always looks bearish when it's going down, right? I mean, how many times do we have to say this, guys? Price always looks bearish when the price is going down, and price always looks bullish when the price is going up, right? We know this, right? So price is coming down the S&P, so everyone's bearish on the S&P. Oh, price is coming down, I'm bearish, right? Oh, price is coming up, I'm bullish, right? We gotta flip my mindset here, right? So I'm looking at this, and the way I look at the chart is, okay, price is coming down. This is my opportunity to look back to the upside if I want to play this. I see bull dip on the 4-hour, 1 hour. You know, to me, one might say this looks bearish. Another person, like myself, might look at this as an opportunity. Now, I don't trade the S&P, but you know, it's really just one big range on the 4-hour time frame. And you know, I guess if you do get a pullback, okay, I mean, we got some interesting levels. We probably just go pull your fibs here, come to the 618, back down here. But yeah, I guess it'll be an interesting week to see how this plays out. It'll be a very, very interesting week to see how this plays out. Bitcoin is still coming down. It's coming downtown. Look at BTC right now, getting absolutely pummeled to the downside. Holy shit. I'm being a little dramatic, but
Dump it.
yeah, that rejection off the golden pocket was real, man. That rise and rejection right there was pretty real. So now we want to see this. Do we want to hold this now as support, right? As this comes back down. If we break back into the range here, what do we always say? If you break back into a range, you usually come to the other side of the range. So this will be very interesting on the short-term time frames. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, so you took this vector candle here. Let's see what we got. You're kind of slow bleeding on Bitcoin down to the downside here. So let's see what you got. You're coming up to your EMAs, which you have gotten a few bounces off from, right? 1 bounce, 2 bounces. So let's see what you got coming up there on the little old corn. The corn on the cob. Dude, corn on the cob is an underrated meal, isn't it? It really is. Dan said so savvy, right? So savvy. Franco said, what is Mike and Franco talking about? Bears, I so ridic. You know Bitcoin was at like 20K a couple weeks ago and 16K a few weeks before that. Franco, you're bullish now? I like it, man. We got Franco and Mike trolling the shit out of the Bears in the chat. There's nothing better than seeing that, man. You guys are doing the trolling for me right now. Algo, dude, I mean, I actually have some alts I'm looking at here. You know, Blur is a new one, right? Blur is a new one that's getting a lot of hype. This one actually, dude, I was looking at this one earlier today, and I was thinking about picking some at the bottom of this triangle here, because you basically had, you know, the 1 hour starting to roll back over. You got a 1 hour green dot. Stocks were bottomed out. I was like, dude, let me get in on this. I didn't do it because Bitcoin was looking a little shady, and I was like, shit, man, Bitcoin dumps. This is gonna break down. So I didn't do it, but this still is in this little triangle here. And to me, I'm more interested in picking this up with some spot, man. You know, like if this was to get a pullback, I'd be looking to pick this up with some just some cash, you know. But yeah, man. I mean, whatever way you think this breaks, I'm looking at this, and like the 1 hour just printed a green dot, the 4 hour stocks are bottomed. This one I think is it's new, right? There's not a lot of price action with this, but for what you have, right? I mean, you look for a move to the upside for this, right? It would put you, you know, upwards of like 155, and it's a newer coin, so you're kind of just coming up, making a higher low, coming up, making a higher low, come up, making a higher low. So this is what I'm interested in, actually. So that's an interesting one. What's another one I was looking at? Did Ocean break down? Oh, see, this is another one I was looking at, dude. Like Ocean's AI play. If you stay, I don't know, but the AI plays have been kind of weak lately. Like the AIs have been kind of chilling. But this is another one that was getting super, super tight, man. So this is another one, like, depending on which way Bitcoin breaks, right? I mean, look at how tight this price action is, right? And you could argue, you know, look at how tight this price action is. This is some tight ass shit. Look at this. Lower highs, higher lows. This is some tight shit, right? This is more tight than this guy's pants. All right? Look at this guy's pants, man. Look at this guy's pants. His pants is super, super tight, right? Look at how tight his pants is, man. He can't even find his pants, bro. That's how tight this shit is. You know? So, like, man, Ocean's another one. You know, on the bigger term time frames. That's like, if you believe in the AI, this one could get a move up potentially. 4 hours getting bottomed out at the support level. We'll see. All right, Bitcoin is finding a little bit of support here. Not the most convincing yet, but let's see what we got. Sometimes Bitcoin doesn't do the most convincing stuff. Like down here, guys, when Bitcoin was breaking down from this like inverse head and shoulders right here, the price action was kind of wonky, right? You were coming up, coming down. It didn't look that convincing, right? You wicked up once, you wicked up twice. It looked like you were going to get rejected at the neckline. And then Bitcoin just went whoop, right back to the upside. So, like, honestly, I'm not surprised in any Bitcoin price action lately. It's you know, it's both sides have been just getting, like, screwed a lot, really. But, like, these golden pockets have been respecting almost perfectly, man. So let's see. Bitcoin's getting a little bounce off the trend line. Do not doubt the trend line, man. Do not doubt the trend line. Okay, you doubt the trend line, I will come after your trend line. You know? Crazy butt orders on Ocean on Binance. Yeah, man. I mean, dude, I'm hoping this breaks the upside. You gotta, like I said, this one almost follows Bitcoin to a T, right? It almost, I watch the price action on this sometimes. Like, the price action just literally follows Bitcoin to an absolute T. Like, it does not change. Cadena is another one, right? Hasn't really gotten the breakout yet, right? And if we go back to, let's go like the daily on Cadena. So Cadena, right? You get pretty much, you still got the bear market trend line that you haven't broken on this one yet, right? So you still kind of flirting with it, not really getting any momentum above, but this is another one where if you can see Bitcoin get that impulse, right? Cadena looks like it really wants to get that impulse up, if it potentially can. Printing a 3-day green dot right at resistance. You know, it's one of those that, man, it's sitting right there. It doesn't mean get in it now, but like if this one, like we said, if this one in the next couple days, like let's say Bitcoin doesn't break right away, and then Cadena gets a little bit of a pullback, right, back down to your EMAs, that could be a nice one to scoop up on a pullback to then get that breakout when Bitcoin finds its, you know, like I said, if Bitcoin gets a pullback, finds a higher low, and then you can smack back into this one. But it's another one, man. I mean, it's like, it's sitting there. It's been sitting there like for days. You know? Holy shit. Let me see what I was saying. Courtesy of Tiger Woods. What you guys saying Ryan Mata as a tool? I haven't watched Ryan Mata in freaking that was like 2020 or some shit too. Man, a lot of these peeps I haven't watched in forever. I haven't watched any of those peeps in literally so freaking long, man. You know, I know he loves Cadena though. I know he's obsessed with it. He goes, guys, Cadena is the best project in the world. It is gonna change the world. I dumped all my Bitcoin for Cadena. All right, it is gonna be the number one layer 1 blockchain. All right, and there's nothing wrong with Cadena. All right, so don't make fun of Cadena. Nothing else even matters. Everything else, all the technology is literally trash, bro. Cadena to the moon. Oh man. Let's see. ACH, dude. ACH is one that is already pumped, right? So if you're looking at an ACH, it's probably not. Like, I'm not gonna say. Once again, I mean, look at this chart, bro. Like, look at this chart. Like, this one deserves more than the pump song. Like, this one deserves some crazy ass shit. Like, this one deserves its own song, bro. You know? This one deserves the China song. You know what I'm saying? No, this one's left the station. This one's not at the fire station, the police station, any station, the train station. It is in no station. This one from the lows. This one's up 542% from the lows. And to be honest, like, I'm looking at this chart. I don't think it's done. See, it's risk versus reward, right? I don't think it's done, but when I buy here, no. Because the risk versus reward is not the best. Like, if you were to buy here, it's like, okay, where do you cut this if it starts dropping again? But, you know, I'm looking at this, and dude, this one, the next resistance is at the golden pocket up here at 6.4 cents. You know what I mean? Which is, it's like the golden pocket, and it's the previous high. So ACH is just freaking rocking, bro. Holy guacamole. Holy guac. Let me zoom in and see if there's anything that can give us any clues here. You got bearish div on the 1 hour, but it doesn't care. I don't know. Like, you got higher highs, you got lower highs. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay. But I bet I can go back in the chart and find other times that had that and it just didn't give a shit, you know? But this technically is a point where I look for a pullback myself for some type of entry. And I just look for the 30 and 50 EMA retest on the 1 hour, right? To kind of ride the trend. Because that's kind of been the trend, right? It's ride up, ride that shit, ride that shit, ride that shit, ride that shit. Back up to the golden pocket, you know? But, yeah, this one is freaking ridiculoso.
Channel is straight politics now. No crypto.
Is it? I haven't watched, like I said, I haven't watched that guy in like probably 3 years, dude. You know? I really haven't. I don't even know what's going on over there. Is it really about politics now? That's crazy. I would have never expected that. I would have never expected that in one freaking being, bro. You know? Let's see. Spaghetti tonight with beef balls. You mean meatballs? Meatballs or beef balls? Is that the same shit? I think it is. That's a pretty good. Spaghetti and meatballs are underrated, right? You never want spaghetti and meatballs, but that's one of those dinners where you're like, bro, I'm gonna nail that spaghetti and meatballs. You know, I get so excited for that. By the way, if you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. All right, and also if you haven't liked the video, if you want to like the video, that's pretty cool. We're waiting to see if Bitcoin gets a bounce off the support. So far, so good. We're calling these moves like Jackie Chan. Right, we basically came up, or early in the stream, we came back down, tapped the 618, came back up, broke the resistance, came back up to the 618, right? Got rejected, came back down to the trend line, got a bounce, right? So what's the next move like Jackie Chan, right? What's the next move like Jackie Chan? I'm looking at this, okay? And some of these time frames look a little bit... See, the 5 minute is looking a little bullish, but the 15 minutes looking a little bearish. But the hourly is looking a little bullish, right? So you kind of got every time frame kind of striking you off. I always like to take the higher term time frame. I think this is going to come back up and at least test this golden pocket one more time here to see, you know, do we want to create M formation? Do we want to break it? That's the big question. But like I say, I look at the hourly, right? So we're super zoomed in here in the 15 minute. Okay, I mean, you got this price action. Once again, you go to the hourly time frame. If you can come back up to this range, right? I don't know, man. I don't know. They keep teasing us. They keep giving us these interesting setups, and they keep teasing us, wicking it up and wicking it back down. I don't know, man. I have this feeling today, and this could be my feeling, that you're going to see something like this. You're going to see something like this. And this doesn't mean FOMO, guys, but I have this feeling you're going to see something like this. They're going to spike it up, okay? And once again, they're going to spike it up and then spike it back down again. I don't know. I have this feeling that they're not going to break it out today, but they're going to get everyone hyped again today. I don't know. I have a feeling you're going to see something like this. That's just my take. That's my gut feeling. You could say that's bullish, bearish, right? I don't know. You could say it's whatever you want to say. I don't know. That's what I'm feeling in my gut. You know, when you guys know, when you feel something in your gut, you stick to your gut. Okay, the gut doesn't usually tell you the wrong thing. You know what I mean? Except when you're eating Taco Bell. Okay, which actually, a lot of people say Taco Bell annoys their stomach. Taco Bell is actually great to me. I could eat Taco Bell every night if I wanted to and have no issues. We got 1,200 votes on this shit. We got, what comes first for Bitcoin? 64% say 30K, 36% say 20K, man. 20 freaking K. That's some crazy shit. Anderson said it's moon bearish. It's moon bearish, bro. Your gut is usually constipated. Not today. Right now it's empty. Right now it's so empty. Wanting some food. You know, I'm really hungry today, which is cool. I like being hungry, man, because then you don't feel bloated, right? You just feel super. You like this. Like, I kind of like feeling hungry. I don't know. Do you guys like that feeling? A lot of people hate feeling hungry. I like it because, like, you feel skinny, right? You feel like you know. You feel like, you know, you don't feel like a whale, right? You don't feel like this thing crossed the screen. Not the crypto whale, but you know, the whale that you see at the beach. You know what I mean? With the cupcake sides going over the bathing suit. You know? You don't feel like that whale. You feel nice. You feel ready to destroy some food. I kind of like the feeling of being hungry. I don't know. Daniel said he doesn't like the feeling of being hungry. Drunk, you check ICP? Yeah. How's ICP been doing? I haven't really checked it last couple days. Let's see ICP. So you got a pullback finally, which is nice after pretty much mooning up to the upside here the last week or two. Let's go to the 4 hour. The 4 hour time frame. All right, so yeah, you had the bearish divergence, you had the higher highs, you had the lower highs, so you get the pullback on the 4 hour time frame. I'm looking at this. Let me zoom in a little bit. Go to the 1 hour. Huh, interesting. This is interesting price action, man. This actually is really interesting price action. Let me go back to the 1 hour actually, because that's going to help me out a little bit more here. I'm trying to see if you have any bullish div here. You got no, you don't. You don't got anything that I like. Not yet, at least. Not yet. So, but your 4 hour stock's getting bottomed out. Your 4 hour is going to print a green dot. I think this one's going to come back down and tap this 30 EMA, though. I think it's going to come back down a little bit further. Tap this 30 EMA. And at least come back into the EMAs. Right? And then you got your 4 hour stocks bottomed out. 4 hour about to print the green dot coming up. Right? Same thing with 6 hour. It's already bottomed out. 8 hour bottomed out. Right? So you got a lot of these time frames bottomed out. But I think the immediate short term looks a little bit dumpy. Daily, though. Let me go back to the daily. Because daily was everyone cares about. Daily. Oof. That's some pretty hefty bearish div here. That's some pretty hefty bearish divergence. Like higher highs. And you're kind of struggling there. With lower highs. Whew. This one I'd look for a pullback. Me personally. Take this vector candle here. Off this previous high. If you even get it. Like I don't know if you're going to pull back that much. Like that's a big ass pullback. I personally wouldn't be interested in this unless it pulled back to like 615. You know. But that's a pretty hefty pullback if it was to get that. 13%. Let's see. Bitcoin's still kind of chilling like a damn villain that we don't like. We don't like this kind of villain on Bitcoin, man. We don't like this shit. We like the good villain on Bitcoin. ICP looks exactly like Stacks. Actually, looks exactly like Stacks. Let's see Stacks. Woo! It's almost, yeah, it's the same chart. It's literally the same chart. That's funny. You broke the trend line here, right? Like this. And then you mooned, right? And now, this one actually doesn't have the same actually bearish signs, though. This one doesn't have the bearish div. But basically, you wicked all the way up here. And then you came back down and you found resistance on this high, right? These highs right there. So, this is another one that probably going to need a pullback, especially at a wick like that, right? Probably a pullback, right? Where do you pull back to? I'm looking for this high. Boom. We come back to that high. Hey, it might be an interesting point. If you think Bitcoin's going to pull back, you know, once again, that's about a 15% pullback on Stacks. You know, do you get it? I don't know. But like, that's the thing. Like, you don't know if you're going to get those pullbacks. But that, if he did pull back, that's where I'm looking right there. Right there. Come on, Biddy. Give us some juice, boy. Give us some juice, boy. Give us some damn juice. We need some pickle juice. Mr. Hart said, Jordino, want to look at the Gaussian channel on the 5-day? Yeah, I'll do that. Why not, man? Let's look at the Gaussian channel on the 5-day, man. Who's in here? Jim Kennedy's out of this bitch. Later, Jim Kennedy. I'll be heading out pretty soon too, man. I mean, we've been live for quite a bit here. Let's see. Looked at ACH. Check Silvergate. We'll do Silvergate in a bit, Dan. Everyone wants ACH. Okay, yeah, we'll do Silvergate in a sec. All right, let's look at the Gaussian channel. Which, I like the Gaussian channel. It's an interesting indicator. You're actually coming back into the weekly Gaussian channel. Can I just comment on this for 1 sec? Let me just get rid of all this mumbo jumbo. Let me just get rid of all this mumbo jumbo here. Get rid of this mumbo jumbo, this mumbo jumbo, this mumbo jumbo. Let me get this mumbo jumbo up. All right. I want to go back and look. See, look at the weekly. I guess first look at the weekly Gaussian channel, right? And look at the times where you actually drop below on the weekly and started to come back in. Okay, you've done it. Looks like. You go back here. Yeah, you've only done it 3 times in Bitcoin's history. Okay, you've done it here, and then you came back in. Obviously, when you got back in, you kind of struggled there at the bottom for a little bit, and then obviously you came back above it. March 2020 crash, you dropped below it, you got back above. Obviously, we know what happened after that. And then back here is actually interesting, right? Because I know Wayne was talking about this, the fractal from 2014, right? And this would be the super bearish narrative, right? Is you came back into this looking bullish, and then you dumped. Now, this, I think, there was some news event that caused this right here. I don't know what it was. I don't remember what it was, but there was something that caused this dump. So, I mean, once again, like, do you count this? I don't know. You probably, if that news happened, you probably would have just went like this, right? But like, you did technically get resistance on it and then dumped, and then you came back into it. You've only really done it a few times. I know Mr. Hart wants to look at the 5-day one, where you are currently breaking above the midline on the 5-day. Okay, this one you got rejected on the midline on the 5-day. When you got back above, you pumped. This one got back above, you were good. What did you do in 2014? Okay, I see what you're saying. So this time you got rejected, and then you dumped, and then when you got above the midline, you were gone to the races. Interesting. So like that would mean that, like, if we were just saying we did the same thing this time, if we can close this weekly, right? And this is why this is such a big weekly candle. There's so many different reasons. And this is another one. You're back at the mid-level in the Gaussian channel. Now you're above it, but you got to close the weekly somewhere above 24,200, right? It'll be interesting to see. I don't know, man. This is another reason why this is such an important level. Based off the past, that's super interesting. Super interesting, man. Because you found some resistance on it down here, but then you broke. I don't know, man. This will be interesting to see. And it all comes down to the same freaking level at 25K that no one knows if we're gonna break or not. Everyone's got their own opinions, right? Guys, who thinks we're gonna break? Who thinks we're gonna break 25,200 this week? Let me know in the chat. Who thinks we'll break 25,200 this week? And if you don't think so, let me know. Let me know as well. I completely understand that too. Like, I'm not going to bash you for not thinking 25.2 is going to break. And this is a tough cookie. Like, everything you could possibly not want to be there is there. Everything. Like, literally everything. We did the poll, yeah. So, I mean, we really did this poll. 1,300 votes on that poll. That's a crazy amount, man. Everyone's chilling, trying to watch. How many peeps we got in here today? Who's in this bitch? We got Chancho. He said, by tomorrow. Lewis said we break. Only you think that, Jordan. Grant. I don't know about that, man. Lazarus said, I do. Daniel said, break them legs and be stuck there. Psycho Pearl said, rug pulling coming. Big Daddy said, maybe end of the month. Crypto said, G20 meeting this week. Hamilton said, 25.3 is top. We'll see, man. Dude, seriously? Rob Zombie, why are you mad, man? why are you mad, man? Let's see. Daniel Bennett wanted stock SI. Let me do that. Let me do that real quick because I feel bad because he said a super chat and I kind of made fun of him for sending the stock, you know. But as always, man, okay. If we want to look at stocks, let's see SI. I'm playing around. All right, SI. Silvergate. Yes, dude, this is that massive bank that I think a lot of crypto companies were involved in, right? And this one took a massive dump. A massive dump. Right? And now you're kind of basically, I mean, interesting chart, right? I don't know too much about the fundamentals about this, but you did come down to like the lows. You know what I mean? Like you came down to the lows and you actually got a little bounce. Like you're actually up 2x from those lows. Doesn't seem like it, but you are. I don't know, man. Like I don't know too much about the fundamentals, but like just based off the chart and where you've came from, interesting. Interesting, man. Like you said, there's not too much to say about this, though. Right? I mean, you sort of don't have too much data to go off of. 2-week green dots printed. I wouldn't touch this, but, you know, like, if you're into stocks, man, I mean, hey, if this was a crypto chart, hell yeah, man. It's a longer term accumulation. Not a longer term accumulation, but a longer term support level. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Let's see. That clown. Yeah, Russia counts. If not now, we will break it after the March 1st. So, I mean, Crunk said the real Jordan. Hey, Crunk. Crunk, this is... Crunk, you know what you need, man? You need a little bit of hopium, bro. You need a little positivity. That's what you need, Crunk. I'm overdosing on that hopium, you know? I'm literally overdosing on that hopium, bro. Who else we got in here? Ooh, F-bomb? Who's throwing the F-bombs? Who's throwing the F-bombs? This is a PG-13 channel, guys. No F-bombs are allowed. Okay? None. Someone wanted to look at Joe, by the way. Richard Duke wanted to look at Joe real quick. Just real quick, man. I love how you said real quick. Anything for you, bro. Anything for you. All right? You don't have to say real quick. We can take the whole stream on Joe if you want. You know why? Because Joe's an awesome name. Joe. What do we got on Joe, man? Joe is looking a little... Joe is actually looking pretty nice, man. Look at that. 2 days just printing. 3-day. Oh, man, you're in the bullish control zone on the 3-day. 2-day stocks are just crossing up. Are we looking for Joe to come all the way back up here? I think so. I think so. I'm looking for Joe to come back up and tag these highs. Just very simply, man. I mean, this was another one. I bet if we go to the weekly time frame, it's probably not enough data. Let me do 5-day. Not enough data. 3-day. Oh, man. Dude, this was a beautiful chart down here, man. Right? I mean, just look at this. Like, guys, if we ever see this again, and this is a perfect example, guys. Like, if you guys ever see this price action again, right? Let's say we go through a little bit of a bull run, we come down, okay, and we try to make some type of higher low like 6 months from now. If we start seeing signs like this, and this is when usually people get the most bearish, right? On this candle right here, right? You're breaking the low. Oh my God, right? And the reason why I say this, look at and this will be on the RSI, the MACD, whatever indicator you're using. Look at the lower lows, and then just over time, just the momentum coming up, right? And you don't feel that way at the time, right? You don't feel like this momentum coming to the market. You're just looking at the chart saying this is bearish. Look at the price, man. This is bearish. But like, this is a perfect example. Like if we start seeing this again, let's say prices come up a little bit more, right? And then we come down and try to make some type of higher low in the future. If we start seeing this, we're like, you know, price dips, right? We come up, price dips again, we come up, price dips again, we come up. And you're making these lower lows, but like the RSI, MACD, whatever you're using is making higher lows. We got to start looking at it as that's bullish, right? And same thing, we come back up to the upside. So, man, I mean, we look at, and that's why it's so awesome to sometimes go back at those charts. Go back at the charts and think about how you feel down here. And remember next time when you're looking at those same things in the charts, okay, and you feel a certain way, right? You have that bad feeling in your gut, like prices are going to dump it. You see that bullish divergence on the chart, okay? That's actually usually when the price is going to reverse. And you saw it from Bitcoin too. Obviously, we talked about that at the lows, but Yeah, but Joe, dude, Joe, 40 cents. Give me that Joe on 40 cents. Give me that box of Joe. Bitcoin right now. Oh, it's breaking the trend line, man. It's breaking the damn trend line again. What a freaking bozo. What a freaking bozo, man. Freaking Becker can bang your mom, but no F-bombs. Oh, man. Mike said we still have Boston markets here in Florida. I don't know what that guy's talking about their cornbread rocks. Their cornbread, Mike, their cornbread is like, you guys ever been to Boston Market? To be honest, like, I don't know why they call it Boston Market. It's not very Boston-y. That's not what people eat up there. I would know. But their cornbread, to be honest, like, Boston Market is kind of like food from the South, right? It's like freaking meatloaf and fried and like chicken and shit and cornbread. It's like Southern food. But like, dude, I don't really like. I'm not a big fan of Boston Market, to be honest. Like it's okay, right? If I'm craving some chicken and some cornbread, okay, maybe I'll go there. But I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Boston Market. There's plenty of places I'd rather go to because it's located in Boston. Sure, that's a great point. That is a great point. That is true. That is true. Reverse head and shoulders. Reverse head and shoulders on Bitcoin. What time frame are we looking at? What time frame are we looking at here? I mean, you could still say like it's actually a head and shoulders on the hourly. I don't see no inverse head and shoulders though, and trust me, I want the price to go up. So if you see it, let me know.
Yes.
Two. Okay, I see it now. I see it. We got to really zoom in to see it though. Right? I mean, it's. I mean, okay. We're looking at the left, the head, the right. I don't know. It's a little bit messy. To me, like, I always say this: like, you can make a pattern out of any price action. I like it to be clean. I don't like it to be like all this messy shit. I like clean price action. Because I could sit here, like, you guys watched Tino's stream today. It was pretty funny. Right? I'm not making fun of Tino for this. It was just pretty funny. He was like, yeah, so all the noobs, they're drawing symmetrical triangles. And if you saw it, it was pretty funny. It got me a little chuckle. Because it's so true, man. Yeah, like they'll go to like the 4 hour, actually, let's go like the 8 hour. Right? And be like, oh, yeah, man.
It was traders doing bull flag.
Traders doing a bull flag, yeah. Like you can make a bull flag anytime you want. Like, okay, yeah, we got a bull flag. We got a bull flag here, man. It's like you can always make a bull flag.
But it wasn't a bull flag.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, you were just mocking the bulls. But like, anytime the price is going up, like you can always make a bull flag, man. You can say, oh yeah, like I don't know. I guess I'm just I'm just spitballing here. Anyways, they want everyone to get wrecked in both directions. Yeah, I mean, dude, all this price action's been in here. You've really been going sideways. All this price action right here, it doesn't actually look like a lot in the higher term time frames, but like this craziness, just up, down, up, down, up, down, up, blah, 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 blah. It's all but just been getting leverage traders destroyed, man. You know, and like it actually has been pretty nice to trade because you've been bouncing off pretty easy levels, to be honest. Like you've just been bouncing off the 618 like so many times. Like if you take this low to this high, this was yesterday, we basically wicked slightly below it. If you put your stop down here, like below the 786, right, you would have got that nice bounce. And then today, you came back up. Let me zoom in a little bit. Basically, you came back up, right? And then if you wanted to play the retracement to the downside, if you took this swing low to this high, you came right to this 618. Then if you wanted to play it back to the upside, you played it right up to this 618, right? And something tells me that this pullback so far, let's do a little exercise. Okay, no, I was wrong. I think this is a 0.5. I don't have it on the chart right now. But yeah, man, I mean it's been pretty neat and organized. All right, here we go. Bitcoin's getting a little bounce. We're getting a slight bounce. It's a bounce rant. Honestly, I don't even think Mike could see this bounce. I think Mike honestly is so blind he can't see this bounce right here. Jordan, that's a bounce. Listen, stop spreading the hopium. That's not a bounce, bro. We're going down. Nothing is going to make Bitcoin go back up. You're blinded, all right? You're literally blinded. I can't believe you can be bullish in these economic times, all right? Unemployment is literally so low. People have savings, right? Oh my God, I don't know how people think the economy is so bad, man. It's horrible. It's not bad, it's horrible. How are the prices going up? It makes no sense. Everyone told me, Bloomberg told me, JP Morgan told me the prices were going to go lower. And I listened to them, even though they told me 100K at the highs. Christ, why do I keep listening to these news articles, man? Oh. You guys notice that? It's another one today. There's a Bloomberg article saying there's worse to come. But yeah, Bloomberg at 69K calling for 100K BTC. They do that shit to scare you, man. They do that shit to scare you. I don't know why people actually look at those articles and actually take anything from them. All right, here we go. Come on. Come on, Biddy. I want a little move, man. We've been live for what? We've been live. I mean, including the pregame lobby, we've been live for almost 2.5 hours now, man. We've been rocking. Actually, no, did we? No, we didn't. We've been live for an hour and 40 minutes. I forgot I went live yesterday at 6:30 when today's 7. Today's 7 o'clock, bro.
Crypto lifer for life. Is the dude for real?
Let's see. Juicy Crab Dippelganger said, "Crypto lifer for life is the dude for real." Crypto lifer for life is the dude for real. I mean, listen, he's a pattern trader, you know. He probably can teach you some stuff if you watch his stream, you know. Am I a big fan of Jordan trading groups? No. Because to be honest, you can learn anything for free nowadays. Like you can, right? But hey, he watches stream. He knows some stuff, right? I'll give him some of that for sure. No, I definitely check out Lifer though. He's a cool dude. He gives the energy on his streams at 10 o'clock in the morning for sure. But you guys know me. I'm not a big fan of trading groups, man. I'm not a big fan of trading groups. That's just my take. I'm not gonna shut my mouth about it. Right? I do think that you can learn a lot of stuff for free nowadays. All right, here we go. 24,853. Come on, man. ETH Classic. Let's go look at Ethereum Classic, man. Where is Ethereum Classic? What do we got going on Ethereum Classic? Ethereum Classic. The Jim Cramer indicator. What is Jim Cramer bearish again today? What did Jim Cramer say? Someone tell me what Jim Cramer said. I need to know this for myself. It always wins. You guys remember at the bottom, Jim Cramer said, crypto's dead, right? And I think right here, I'm pretty sure, if you guys remember Cramer, man, I'm pretty sure that right here at this high, Cramer said, guys, remember this is a bull market. and then we dumped. And then he's like, guys, the stock market's not looking so good. And then we pumped again. I hope he's bearish again. I really, 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 really hope he's bearish again. You know what I'm saying? I really do, man. I really do. Ethereum Classic. Let's look. Ethereum Classic has been kind of chilling. It really has. It really has not got that impulse I was looking for yet, man. But I'll say I look at ETH Classic. Okay.
Pump song maybe?
I look at ETH Classic. Let me see where you're at as far as your all-time high trend line. You must be right at it now. I'm gonna guess. You get a little bit more juice to go here.
To the moon, crescent moon,
You got just a little bit more juice. But man, I mean, actually, this 3 day is looking pretty juicy here on ETH Classic, right? You got the rise, you retrace to the 50. Now you're looking for the continuation that you've already seen from many different altcoins. ETH Classic kind of just lagging a little bit, you know? But the 3 day, right? You're getting that green dot. You're getting the stock RSI cross to the upside. You're coming up to the all-time high resistance line. So you're going to have to break this, right? And that's going to constitute. Wow, look at me using big words. Man. Warning, shots fired. Love when I use big words. But that's going to probably constitute Bitcoin breaking 25K, right? You got to see that. As all these altcoins approach their big resistance, their massive resistance points. You got to do it. You got to freaking do it, man. You got to do it. But the bigger term time frames, yeah, man. I mean, you've been consolidating for quite a while on this one. Quite a while on this one. So eventually, like if we zoom in, we're gonna see a pump. Let's see. Oh yeah, getting a little pump today. I like it. I'll give you a little pump song today. Finally, E-Classic getting a little bit of a pump after kind of just slowly coming up like a snail. All right. I'll give you a little juice. You go, Drone, with your big words. Thank you, Lazarus. Thank you for coming out, man. I got big words, and I'm not afraid to use them. I'm not afraid to use the big words. Cadena to the moon. Is it actually pumping now? Let's see. Is it actually pumping? ETC. No, Cadena ain't pumping, man. We did Cadena earlier. It ain't doing shit. It's actually getting a little bit of a drop, probably because Bitcoin is. Oh, Bitcoin's coming up. Bitcoin's coming up. Bitcoin's looking bullish again.
Strap up. We're
Bitcoin's
going to the
looking bullish
moon.
again, man. Let's see. That trend line, man. Don't doubt the trend line, bro. Don't doubt the trend line. From this peak, it's been your support and resistance literally since Sunday, which was literally today. But, you know, you're getting a nice bounce off that level, though. For sure. Iris Net pump song? Man, we just want pump song in this bitch. Holy shit. ETC in the short term, though, we're just going for this high. Clearly, we're just going for this high. We're just going for this high. At 24.55. You know, at this point. It's not the real to there. I mean, just judging the eye test. You already passed all your 618, 786s. You're just going for the high at this point. At, you know, right around 24.50. You could go for the wick, you know, 25. But I always like to aim for, like, just be a little conservative. The close. They're at, like, 24.50. Come on, Biddy! Oh, we're doing the price action. So the Bitcoin's going to do something like this. Come up, come back down a little bit. And then come up, spike the highs. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can do it, guys. Here we go. Let's get a little drum roll, please. Let's get a little drum roll, please, for Bitcoin. Here we go. Let's get a little juice. Where's my drum roll?
Vegas again should BTC
Here we go.
$35 minus 40K.
Here we go. Let's get some juice. We're coming back up to the golden pocket. You gotta break that shit. Come on! See the 5 minute. 5 minute green dot. Stocks point to the upside. Come on. Come on. Give me the juice. Vegas again. Should Bitcoin hit 35 to 40K this year? Vegas. We'll only go to Vegas this year if Bitcoin hits like we'll say if in 2023, most likely if we're gonna do a Vegas trip, it's gonna be in probably in 2024, right? I want to do it at the time of the halving, so it's like actually most likely gonna be at a good time, right? You know, instead of waiting, you know, and then by the time you get to it, it's the bear market, everyone's upset. But like, you know, we'll see how this year goes. I mean, listen, like Alpi thinks we're going to 69K by March. If we go to 69K by March, shit, I might be going to Vegas in April. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? But you know, obviously it depends. All right, let's see. All right, Bitcoin back up to the golden pocket. We got to break it, man. We don't want to make the M formation. We're making a little bit of bearish divergence here on the short-term time frame. So we got a little bit of lower lows, and we got some higher lows coming in on price action at the golden pocket. So just be a little careful here. Be a little careful here for BTC. Let's see what we got. 15-minute crossing back up, right? You avoided the red dot on the 15-minute by this little pump here. So let's see what we got. Let's see. Just be careful right here, my guys. Be careful right here. Let's see. Come on, Biddy. Don't stop right there, man. Don't stop at the golden pocket. All right, it's turned into a vector candle, so we're getting some volume coming in here. We're getting some volume coming on Bitcoin at 8:48 at night. It seems like China's waking up. It seems like China is waking up a little bit here. Here we go. Come on, baby. We need more drums. Pump that shit. No, you know what we need? We need some of this. Bob, get in this bitch, baby. We need a rapper, Bob. Come on, Bob.
Yeah, you need me.
Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer. The mirror on the wall say I'm getting stronger.
Yeah, the candles don't lie. I'm bearish.
Look at me, take a picture, it'll last longer.
Savvy's the go.
The wall say I'm getting stronger.
The candles don't lie.
If you want the truth, don't close your eyes. We got our back against the wall, we gotta fight back. I need a theme song, this the right track.
Yeah.
I ain't got no cape or no superpowers. Just confidence and self-esteem, the world is ours. I believed in me when nobody did. This ain't no freestyle, just some facts that's written. Come on, let's hear it for the boy. He bringing pain at the same time, joy. I bob and weave through the
All right, it's not working.
untouchable.
It's not working. Bob won't lie today. Bob won't lie. Bob is gonna lie. The candles are lying to us. They actually did. We came up to the golden pocket, got another smack back down. Oh man, Biddy. The corn, man, the corn. Doesn't want to do it right now, guys. It doesn't want to do it right now. Let's see. Let's get a couple more minutes. Let's see if this can get a little wick back up. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. All right, we're getting a little move back up to the upside. Let's see what we got here. We're at 24,900, man. We are really flirting with this. We are flirting with this, man. Like we are seriously flirting with this high. Like look at the 4 hour, man. We're just sitting right up here at the highs. Man. Craziness, 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 craziness. Let's see. Damn, I came at the perfect time. Get it, homie. What's going on, Jimmy with the stimmy? Jimmy with the stimmy. What's up, buddy? I love Jimmy with the stimmy, man. Jimmy with the... What happened to Jimmy? What happened to damn Jimmy? We got Jimmy in this bitch? Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Let me type in plunger head. Plunger. Wait, is this plunger? Oh, that's not it. Dude, I have no idea what it was, man. Shit. I gotta go. I gotta find Jimmy with the stimmy, bro. If they even have him anymore, because Snapchat deleted everyone like a freaking bitch. Freaking Snapchat. All right, 24,903. Come on, BT Sizzle. We got this. We got this. We got this. I think we need a little bit more music in this bitch. We need some background music. We need some good vibes in this bitch. Come on. Turn it down a little bit. Come on, baby. Let's see what ETH's doing. Ooh! ETH looks bullish on the 1 hour, man. ETH looks sex. Oh! Look at ETH. Look at ETH, man. Get a bull flag coming up. Right? You got this coming up. Take the measure move. Green dot coming in on the 1 hour. That's the good stuff. I like that. Come on, BT Sizzle. He said, put your seatbelts on. Put your damn seatbelts on, bro. Put your damn seatbelts on. Man, what's the DXY doing? What's the DXY doing? Not like it really matters right now. Ooh, look at the wick up. Look at the wick and the rejection on the 4 hour. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. That's a good sign going into tomorrow, man. Basically, the DXY came up. Basically came up, back tested the wedge. Found a low resistance on the wedge. Now you're seeing a rejection back to the downside. That's nice. Let's see if it lasts till tomorrow. That's a good sign so far. That's a really, really good sign so far. What's the stock market doing? We want to see this coming up too. Let's see if this is also coming up a little bit. S&P futures haven't really moved since earlier. At the same spot. You came a little bit lower, then you came back up a little bit. So you haven't really moved on that bad boy. Woo, woo, woo. I like that, man. I like that. Come on, corn. Come on, corn. I know you're trolling us right now. You know how I know Bitcoin's trolling us right now, guys? Because I'm looking at the 5-minute time frame here, right? And normally for me to get like super bearish, I want to see some type of bearish divs. I don't see it here because Bitcoin actually made a lower high, and then also a lower high on momentum here. So you actually have a lower high on both, which tells me that, at least tells me that it's going to spike up one more time. Because if it's going to have a big dump here, it's going to do something like this, where it comes up, makes a higher high, and this has a lower high. So let's see. Let's see. Right now you are getting a little move to the downside though. So let's see what we got. 24,883. Come on, corn. Don't be doing this to me. Come on, corny. Don't be a little salty corn. You want to be a nice corn. You want to be buttered corn with some salt on it. Right? You don't want to be that nasty burnt corn that you get from the fair. Right? You don't want to be that corn. You want to be some good corn. You know, you want to be the Bitcoin. Let's see. DXY to the moon. Oh, Lord. Let's see. That's an M to apply for McDonald's. M to apply for McDonald's so far. So far. Let's see what we got, though. Let's see what we got. I would like to see that spike back up to like 6.5, get some bearish div, and then dump. Let's see if they got the juice. You might not have the juice. Like, you might not have the juice, right? So you make it back up here and then sort of dump like this. You might have the juice. That might have been it. That might have been it. That might have been it for Captain Old Bitcoin. It's time to pack it up, fellas. It's time to dump.
Dumped.
It's time to dump it. I'm on fire, man. I'm on fire. Oh, man, guys. I am hungry as shit. I am hungry as a mother trucker right now. Holy guacamole. You seeing Blur get a pump. We talked about Blur earlier. I think Blur is actually breaking out. Let me check out Blur. I think Blur is actually breaking out. Let's see. Not quite. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. You're sitting, you kind of wicked above. But yeah, Blur is pretty close. Come on, corn. All right, guys. I don't have the patience to wait for corn. I'm getting off. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 8 a.m. for the market open, man. We got some juicy stock market open. I probably expect some volatility tomorrow morning, as it's a fresh new week coming from a holiday. You got everyone coming back from the holiday weekend. All the traders digging to buy, sell, trade, short, long, do anything they want to do. So I'll be back tomorrow morning. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out tonight. Appreciate you guys for being here and just kind of chilling and watching some charts with me, man. I seriously appreciate it. And, you know, we shall do this again at 8 a.m. tomorrow. All right? Get your coffee ready. Get your energy drinks ready. Get your water ready. I don't know what you drink, but I'll catch you guys tomorrow. All right? Adios. Have a fantastic night. And let's see where Bitcoin ends up. I'm still pretty optimistic here. I think, you know, I'm not seeing the super bearish signs that I would want to see yet for like an immediate reversal. So let's get it. All right, let's get it. Catch you guys tomorrow at 8. Adios. Peace out. Awkward ending is always there. You can't count out the awkward ending, guys. We always have the awkward ending. All right, I'm out of this bitch. Peace. Stumbledore! I was under the desk, but I saw your super chat. Appreciate you, my man. Super heavy at blue at 89 cents. I'm sure it's going nuts, man. I'm sure it's going nuts. Stumbledore caught GRT before it even happened. Shout out to Stumbledore, man. All right, guys. I'm out. Back to under the desk. See ya. Get ready for the pump. It's coming. Come on, load, man, load. You can still hear me, guys. I'm telling it to load. Load, bro, load. Come on. Load, man. Man, this thing doesn't want to load, bro. All right, there we go. I'm out, guys. Peace.